Sairam students, today we are going to learn first chapter of geography, the earth and the gratitude. This is our part 2. And today we are going to see meridians of longitude. First point, the north-south semicircles created at some angular distance from the center of the earth are called meridians of longitudes. Now, see here, this is the north pole. So you can say this is north and this is the south pole, means south. And you can see here from north to the south, a semicircle is been drawn. This is created at a angular distance. See, this is the center of the earth here. Okay. So, we have drawn a north-south semicircle with the angular distance from the center of the earth, and they are called meridians of longitude. Okay. Students, meridians of longitude, second point, the angular distance of all meridians are measured in degrees. See, the angular distance of all meridians are measured in degrees. So you can see here, see, 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, 40 degree, so 50 degree. So the angular distances of all meridians are measured in degrees and are called longitudes. Okay. Third point, meridians of longitudes are imaginary vertical lines. How are they? Vertical lines, standing lines, you can see. Okay. So, meridians of longitudes are imaginary vertical lines. Now, the next point, 0 degree meridian, 180 degree meridian, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. First point, 0 degree meridian. Here, you can see 0 degree. Here, this is a 0 degree meridian. Okay, this is 0 degree meridian is known as prime meridian. What is known as prime meridian? The angular distance of other meridians. Angular distance of other meridians. You can see here other meridians are measured from the prime meridian. From this prime meridian we measure other distance. So, the angular distances of other meridians are measured from the prime meridians. Is it clear? Now the next, second point. 0 degree meridian. Here is 0 degree meridian and 180 degree meridian. 180. It lies opposite on the globe. Means if here is 0 degree, on the opposite side will be the 180 degree meridian. Means here, this is the front side, back side will be 180 degree meridian, lies opposite on the globe, forming a circle. It will form a circle. This circle divides the earth into east and west part. This is E, means east. And this is the W, means west. Students, the one to the east, this is your east. So, from here the prime meridian towards the east is called the eastern hemisphere. What is it called? Eastern hemisphere. And towards the west, here, it's called western hemisphere. Is it okay? the total number of meridians on the earth. So students, the first point is at 0 degree there is a prime meridian. So we have seen here, this is a prime meridian at 0 degree. There is 180 degree meridian lying opposite to the prime meridian. So this is the front side. So here is 0 degree prime meridian. Opposite means behind. Behind the globe you can find 180 degree meridian. Okay. So it will be lying opposite to the prime meridian. When one can draw 179 meridians on the eastern hemisphere. So you can see here, this is the eastern hemisphere. So we can draw how many? 179. 180 is the last. So before that it will be 179. Okay. Similarly, one can draw 179 meridians in the western hemisphere. This is the western hemisphere. So you can draw how many? 179. From starting from 0, 1 to 179 meridians can be drawn in the western hemisphere from 1 degree west. From 1 degree west to 179 degree west. Is it okay? So the second point is, thus one can draw 360 meridians. How many? 360 meridians on the earth at an interval of 1 degree. How it comes? 1 plus 1 plus 179 plus 179. Now just tell me how this comes. 1 means 0 degree meridian, that 1 plus 180 degree meridian, that is 1 plus 179 meridians from the eastern hemisphere and 179 from the western hemisphere. So our total becomes 360 meridians. Is it okay? Now the next point is labeling of a meridian. Now we are going to see how to label the meridian. First point is, while labeling the value of a meridian, it is necessary to mention whether it is in the eastern hemisphere or in the western hemisphere. Means when we are going to label the meridians, so it should be mentioned that it is in the eastern hemisphere or in the western hemisphere. Now the second point, the meridian from the eastern hemisphere. So this is the eastern hemisphere. So here they are the meridians shown here, are referred to as 10 degree east. So here see, you can see here 10 degree and this is to the eastern side. So how you will label here? 10 degree east. You will write in this way, 10, then a small 0 apostrophe and you will write here east. So 10 degree east. See the next one, 25 degree east. I will write 25 degree. This is 20, 30. Here it will be coming 25 in the middle. So how will write here? 25 degree east. Is it clear? Now in the same way to the west. Similarly, the meridians from the western hemisphere are referred to as 10 degree. It's towards to the western. So 10 degree west. It will be referred as 10 degree west or 25 degree west. In this way we are going to label the meridians. Students, now the next is gratitude. First point, the parallels and meridians on the globe form a net. This net is called a gratitude. So now the parallels means latitude, means horizontal lines. Okay. And now the longitude means vertical lines, means meridians. So when these both lines are formed on the globe, they form a net. You can see here, see the horizontal lines and the vertical lines. They form a net, and this net is called graticule. Is it clear? Now a graticule facilitates determining the location of a place on the earth. Means you can locate the place with this graticule on the earth. Yes, students, tell me what are the various systems for determining locations on the earth. So the first point is the method of latitudes and longitudes is used even in today's modern age quite effectively for determining location. This means even today in this modern age we use quite effectively determining locations with the method of latitudes and longitude. Now the next point is second, geographical information system means GIS. Then global positioning system means GPS, Google Maps, Wikimapia, etc. are some other systems for determining locations. All these systems make use of latitudes and longitude for determining the location on the earth. Is it clear? So to determine the location on the earth, what we use the latitudes and longitudes. Students, now we will start the activity. Choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. You have to just choose the correct option and you are going to tick the right option. First is dash meridians can be drawn on the earth at the interval of 1 degree. Options are A 365, B 366 and C 360. Yes, and what will be the correct answer? Yes, C 360. Meridians can be drawn on the earth at the interval of 1 degree. Is it clear? Now the next one. Second, the parallels and meridians on the globe form a dash. A, net, B, equator, C, north-south pole. Yes, and what will be the answer? Right, net. Okay, now the next. State true or false. First, meridians of longitude are imaginary vertical lines. A, true. B, false. You are going to take the right answer. If it is true, take the true, or if it is false, you are going to take the false. Now the statement, come on, see, meridians of longitude are imaginary vertical lines. Is it true or false? Yes, it's true. A, true. Second, 0 degree meridian is also known as the prime meridian. So the options are A, true, B, false. And what will be the answer here? Yes, A, true. 0 degree meridian is also known as prime meridian. Very good. Now the next we are going to see is name the following. So the question is given with 3 options. Again you are going to take just the option over here. The right option you are going to take. First, geographical information system. Yes, what will be the answer? Options are A, GIS, B, GPS, C, GM. Yes, and the answer will be GIS. Very good. Second question. Global Positioning System. A. GIS. B. GPS. C. GM. So, what is the answer here? Yes, B. GPS. Very good. And that's all for today. Sairam, thank you.